Okay, guys, where the hell am I looking on this thing? All right. So I think I'm looking at the camera. So yeah, I just made a video about door knocking, and I just fucking went and door knocked, and I'm just gonna share with you my experience. Okay? It's outrageous. All right. First of all, no one was fucking rude and slamming any door on me. Okay? I presented myself well. I mean, I'm wearing like you obviously can't see, but a dark, like a kind of a royal blue Ralph Lauren polo shirt I bought in Florida. It's way cheaper there. And some black pants from H&M, dressy, but not like dress pants. And some black dress shoes and a black belt. And my thing. And anyways, I went around and just first off, I mean, maybe I was not very confident, but nobody was rude. Nobody was an asshole. Nobody slammed the door. Everyone was like, "Oh no, well we're doing this, so yeah, thanks." But we're not. Yeah, okay, take care. No one was like. There was no like, "Get the fuck out of here, you asshole." Fuck off. Like, I'll kill you. Like, there was nothing like that. And if there was, like, that person would be fucking insane, because all I'm doing is knocking on their door and, like, being polite. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I've been avoiding this for a year, and learning and reading and blah 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 blah. I'll tell you right now, man. Didn't really make a difference. The shit that I went through tonight is shit I was going to go through either way. Maybe, yeah, definitely some stuff I learned I can start applying once I get less afraid, but less afraid only comes from experience. The first door was my car. The first door I knocked on, was like, this light. It was freaky as hell. And no one was home. And no one was home for like 4 doors. But every time I knocked on the door and a second door, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. And then the third door, all right. Yeah, this isn't so bad. And the fourth door, and then someone opened it. And I was like, and the first time I was probably like, yeah, I was just wondering if you blah, 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 blah. I was, like, no matter what the words I said, it didn't matter. What mattered was the energy that I projected out while saying the words, the tone, the emotions. And now I mean, I've sold people before that I know, and people who've been introduced to me, but I've never really experienced the saying, which I've heard many times until now, and that saying is, sales is the art of transferred emotions, or sales is transferred emotions. And it's so true. I mean, you could have the best pitch in the world and saying all these cool things and giving away all this cool stuff, but if as you say it you're afraid and afraid of what he'll say, and needy and unconfident and nervous, that's what's going to come through more than your pitch. And that is going to be transferred to the other person. They're going to be like, well, this guy's like, kind of sketchy, like I'm not going to go with him because he doesn't even seem confident in what he has to offer. Alright, so that's the first thing. But wait, there's more. Yes, you thought that was maybe a little bit negative. There's a flip side of it. The more doors I knocked on, the less I gave a shit, and the more confident I got. Maybe it was still a little fearful, but it was definitely not bad. It was still fearful, but I was, as the doors were being knocked, like, I was just way more confident. It was like, yeah, blah, 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 if you need anything done, like, I really want this person to, like, this is how it is, I'm doing this, and it's almost like you're kind of almost, like, just getting them to make the decision, rather than putting the onus on them. You're kind of just like, at first I think I was like, hi, my name's John, I painted your neighbor's house over there. Anyways, I was just, so there's a lot of anyways, so, like, those are like things that you say when you're inconfident, and yeah, I was just going to see if any of his neighbors need any painting done. It's like, oh no, sorry. It's like, okay. Or some people would be like, do you have a car? I'd be like, yeah, sure, here you go. And that would be it. And, I was just very inconfident at first. Fuck, my language is bad sometimes. Not the swearing, I mean the actual spelling. But as it went on, it went from that to like, hey there, my name's John, I'm this painter in the area, and blah, 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 blah. And eventually, I think the most confident was just like, hi, my name's John, I'm a painter in the area, I actually painted your neighbor's house. I'm accepting new clients right now, and are you planning on doing any painting this year? Or something along the lines of like, when were you planning on painting next? And then the person sort of answers, very different. And, here's another thing I learned, okay? I don't know if this is tip number 4. So what do we have so far? We have preparing doesn't necessarily help for what's out there. You just have to go and do it so far. We have it's the law of transferred emotions. And yeah, and really with the law of transferred emotions, one other thing I want to say about that is that, like, yes, selling is one thing, but underneath, imagine like this bar, okay? There's this, like, the selling is here, but underneath it, the foundation for that is being comfortable talking to people you don't know and are not used to, people who are strangers. Being comfortable with that. And it doesn't matter this until you have this. And really, yeah, I had a painting thing to offer and blah, 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 blah. Oops, I said my job. Well, anyways, I guess now you know. I have the offer I was making, but it didn't really make a difference what the offer was. What made a difference was how my increase in comfort with talking to random people was. And the more comfortable I got, really, the better I got. And the pitch didn't change at all. Okay? So really, it's a skill in and of itself, door knocking, is repetition and building comfort, because the repetition builds the comfort. When you first learned to ride a bicycle, the first time it was very nervous, very nerve-wracking. The second time